Adam Varga after 7-4 loss to North Bay Battalion, and it seemed like a lot of things were going in the right direction still in the first period, but what happened in the second? Why do you feel you weren't able to come out with that same energy?
Yeah, things kind of fell down after the first period. You know, we weren't playing a structured game, which leads to failure, so we just got to come together as a team and play a structured game. Coach JR always stresses that, so that's what we need to do to win.
On the lighter side for yourself, 2 goals and an assist tonight. That's 5 out of 6 goals scored against North Bay. I don't think you can get away with saying that's a coincidence anymore. So just what is it about this that just brings out your best?
Maybe something about their green jerseys, I don't know, but I always have luck against them. But it was good putting those 2 in the net, and I had some fortunate plays from Washcrack and made some really good plays, so I was fortunate enough to go in the net.
Does it get to a point just because of that success you have against North Bay that players are almost laughing about it, finding it comical, saying, okay, here's another big night for Adam?
Yeah, every time we play North Bay, everybody's like, Varga, this is your night, so gotta make sure to score a goal for the boys.
Just on the other side, with your progression, we saw that last year was kind of a little bit of a hard stretch, whether you were in the lineup or not, but how do you feel that things are coming along this year?
You know, the first year is always a hard year. It's more of a learning experience because you're a 16-year-old playing against like grown men, which are like already drafted in the NHL, some of them, so it's always hard. But this year I feel like I made a lot of progress. I'm starting to gain more confidence with the puck, learning how to use my speed more as well, more productively, so I believe that's a really good part, and as the years going on, my confidence is going to keep on going. So.
Yeah, a lot of times we see that speed, we see the hands that you have as well. What do you think it would take to tie everything together there?
So just like keep on practicing, like after practice always work on your hands, always work on your shots, so that's what I try to work on after every practice, and I always go to JR and he gives me advice on how to be more productive on the ice, like where to be on the ice at the specific times, so to be more successful out there.
And now with Peterborough beating Ottawa tonight, that makes Sunday's game a must-win. What do you think you guys need to do and try to regroup to get those 2 points and get back in the 5th?
Yeah, Sunday is a really big game for us. We're trying to get the 5th seed so we can, you know, play a team that we're more confident against. And tomorrow we got to practice and we really got to focus on the structure part of our game as well. So that's the most important thing, is working on our structure and coming together as a team, like working with each other instead of working individually. And you know, I believe Sunday will be a really good game for us. We're going to bounce back, so yep.
All right, thanks, Adam.
Thank you.
It seemed, especially in that first period, North Bay was getting away with a lot of physicality, plays that could have really gone either way, but you guys didn't really have all that much luck. Is there an example to take out of this as to how you guys can sort of better toe that line between physicality and going over the line?
Us going over the line? Well, we had power plays in the first period, and our power play wasn't sharp. Our power play was standing around. We didn't put pucks to the net, and if you don't shoot the puck at the net, you're not going to score. And we had our top guys on the ice for the power play, and nobody wanted to shoot it, so you're not going to score. So teams can be physical as they want to be. I thought they were okay, and the referee made the right calls, and we didn't capitalize on the power play. And then what happens is you don't score on a 5-minute power play, you usually have a letdown, and the guys that don't score usually have the letdown, and they made us pay in the second period big time. And that was the story of the game. We did not move our feet. Guys that normally move their feet didn't move their feet. We turned the puck over the blue lines, and we talked about it before the game. We turned it over the blue line, they scored. We took bad penalties by not moving our feet, and they scored. That's pretty the synopsis of the game. Is we didn't play well tonight, and the guys that fought back in the third period were 0-2s and 0-1s, and we had 10 or 11 of them in the lineup tonight, and so they got some experience at playing.
Granted, there was a fight back, as you mentioned, in the third period, but was there a point in the second, whether it was you guys going down 3-1 or 4-1, that they just kind of looked defeated out there?
Looked defeated. We didn't. We looked defeated at the start of the second period. We weren't moving our feet, and that's showing defeat right there. So if you don't skate in the game of hockey now, if you don't play with pace, you look defeated and you're going to get defeated. So I don't think if you're talking about quitting, we're not going to quit. I'm not going to let the team quit. We'll play the guys that want to keep fighting and see how it goes, and that's what happened in the third period.
Maybe just with Carter and Liam Ham. I saw Carter walking around with a sling. I think I heard there was a shoulder injury, but
Yep.
what about Liam?
Liam is concussion.
Okay.
So, or whiplash. I'll find out after the game
Protocol
tonight.
still?
Yeah, the doctors are looking at him. Took a nasty hit last night, and obviously can't play today and can't play on Sunday. So,
Yeah.
so we'll go through that. And Wells is still there in the protocol, and McHugh's still out in the boot, and Walker's still out. So we've got some key guys still out.
What about Carter? What do you think the extent of his injury is? Whether it's day-to-day sort of thing?
No, it's probably week to week.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get him in the first round, maybe partway through the first round, but it'll depend on how fast he heals.
All right.
Yep.
Thanks.
Thanks.